Yo, what up, y'all? Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. As y'all see in the title, I truly feel like plastic surgery should be banned. You know what I'm saying? We at a point where we losing so many people. You know what I mean? It's been so many people dying from plastic surgery, whether it's their body not being able to take it, or whether it's the surgeon not being able to, or not taking care of what they got to take care of, like not sterilizing their stuff, you know what I'm saying, or not knowing truly what they're doing. I feel like we've been in this craze of like the plastic surgery since, I want to say, since the 90s or the mid 90s. You know what I'm saying? And it's getting to be wilder and wilder. You know what I'm saying? If you have not heard, this influencer Bianca Diaz, she has just recently passed away from plastic surgery. And again, like, I be seeing so many cases, which is why I wanted to do the video today, because I see so many cases where girls are just passing away, like time after time after time. And again, it could be so many things. And I get it, if you in a position where you don't love your body, you feel like, hey, I'm not beautiful enough, or I'm not, I'm not comfortable with in my own skin, or with the body that I got. You know what I mean? I think that's a mental thing that you gotta overcome. You know what I'm saying? Because again, this isn't the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, 10th case of somebody passing away. You know what I mean? This is just another case, and it continues to happen year after year, time and time again. So if you guys have not heard about this, I want to dive into it. Influencer Bianca Diaz dies just days after undergoing cosmetic surgery. The Brazilian influencer had a following of nearly 60,000 people on Instagram, where she shared um, modeling and lifestyle content. Bianca Diaz, a Brazilian content creator, died on Thursday, February 19th. Diaz maintained a following of nearly 60,000 people on Instagram, where she was known for sharing modeling and lifestyle content. Recently, documenting a vacation she took to London in late 2025. She seemingly um, last updated her social media account on December 18th, sharing a selfie inside of a car in Sao Paulo, Brazil. News of Diaz's death was widely shared across social media by friends of the late content creator. Yeah, I seen it. I was scrolling. I seen it, and I'm just like, man, again. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I said to myself. It's unfortunate, but I said to myself, damn, again. And again, like I said, this shit keeps happening, and it's just like girls keep running to get plastic surgery. I do respect the girls though that are saying to themselves, "Nah, I'm cool on the surgery," or they taking the stuff out. You know what I mean? I seen Black China. She went through that whole process of taking the stuff out. You know what I mean? Because again, you can see how it can affect you. So Jeff Carlos, a massage therapist who was friends with Diaz, posted several photos with the influencer, penning a touching tribute to her. Death is nothing at all. He wrote, "Our bond has not been broken." Patricia Gandon, a peer digital creator and friend of Diaz, wrote on Instagram, I just know that we had beautiful moments, incredible conversations. May God comfort the family. I will remember this much affection and pride of you. A third friend, Giovanna Borges, shared a collection of photos with Diaz to her Instagram stories, adding that her friend had recently undergone cosmetic surgery and had been in recovery at home when her health took a turn. She had a what was it? Pulmonary clot, had two seizures, and when she arrived at the hospital, she was no longer alive. She had a clot and two seizures. That's crazy. Wrote Borges. I want to thank the countless messages. Thank you all who took the time to worry and send messages. If you can pray for the family, regardless of religion, I will be extremely grateful. So this is the girl right here. It's crazy, man. You got to again, you got to love yourself, man. God blessed you to look a certain way, to be a certain way. I get it. We in that day and age where it's like, it's so cool to do. Oh, I can look like this, or I can look like that, or I can look like this Instagram model, or I can look like this celebrity, or whatever it may be. But at the end of the fucking day, if you risking your life to do the shit, you got to start asking yourself what's more important. You know what I'm saying? And especially not just what's more important, but a lot of times people be going to places to get it where it's like you don't know if they take care of their shit. You don't know if they needles is clean. You just going because you know it's a cool price. How many people then went to Mexico or went to Brazil or wherever, Colombia, and just got some shit done? Oh, it's cheap down there. You know what I'm saying? You never know. You know what I'm saying? You never know. So again, man, this is another like sad case, but it's something that everybody should really start looking into, especially the girls that like the plastic surgery shit. That's like, hey, I wanna get this. I think that it'll make me look better, whatever. Before you do that, just do your research. Do your research. I wanna. There was a girl that died. It was DC Young Fly's wife. I want to see if it's a similar. It's a similar. That's one. Jacqueline Smith. It's called like Jackie O. I want to see if it was a similar. Jacqueline Smith death, plastic surgery. So, Wild 'N Out star Jacqueline Smith, known as Miss Jackie O, died at the age of 33 on May 31st, 2023, from accidental post-operative complications following a mommy makeover, whatever the fuck you want to call it. You know, was it gluteal augmentation liposuction in Miami. An autopsy revealed she suffered from brain swelling, and although the procedure itself was initially deemed successful, she experienced severe headache symptoms post surgery. So again, this should be happening after the fact. You know what I'm saying? You feel like, okay, well, it's cool. I got my surgery done. I'm good. Whole time it's like it could creep right back up on you after the fact. You know what I mean? So she experienced severe headache symptoms post surgery. Key details regarding the incident. Procedure: Jackie O underwent a liposuction procedure to transfer fat to her buttocks, which is a BBL, which is what most girls is getting done. Um, Cause of death: the Miami-Dade County Medical Examiner ruled the death accidental, resulting from complications of the cosmetic procedure, including swelling in her brain and excessive bleeding. As I'm saying, how do you get swelling in your brain from getting fat sucked out? I don't know. Post-op complications following the procedure, that she experienced severe headaches. She reportedly returned to the surgeon's office for a massage to alleviate the pain, was advised to take ibuprofen, and discontinued her prescribed anti-nausea medication. Sudden passing. She began to feel her head burning the night of May 31st, 2023, and developed difficulty speaking becoming unresponsive. Damn. The legal outcome, despite initial scrutiny of the surgeon, Dr. Zach Oka, it was confirmed that he would not face criminal charges. She survived by her partner DC Young Fly and their 3 children. Damn. Man, this shit is crazy, man. Again, like I said, you could think that you good and you could think that nothing else is gonna happen. Hey, I got my surgery, I look good, or whatever the case may be. Whole time it's like, nah, that shit about to creep up on you. And again, I don't understand how you can go from getting getting a BBL to it messing with your head. You know what I mean? Like I don't, because it says a cause of death, or I'm sorry, the post-op complications was following the procedure. She experienced severe headaches. You know what I'm saying? Like what? Again, I don't know how. Yeah, I don't know how it gets to your head. But again, I think this is something that the girls, all the girls that's on here that love the surgery, that love the BBLs and everything. I think y'all should definitely look more into this. You know what I mean? Because it's just too many people passing. What what celebrities have died from plastic surgery? So several celebrities and influencers have died due to complications from plastic surgery or cosmetic procedures, often involving illegal substances. That's one thing right there. You don't know what the fuck they putting in you. You just like, oh shit, I got a fat ass. I ain't had no ass before. I ain't had no titties before. Now I got big titties. You know what I'm saying? So you don't know what they putting in you. Um, or more commonly, severe post-operative complications like pulmonary embolisms. Notable cases include Jackie O, who we just talked about, Solange Magano, or Magnano, and others who succumbed to risks associated with procedures like BBLs, liposuctions, and injections. Jackie O died in 2023, who we just talked about. Anna Barbara, 2025. She was a 31-year-old influencer and model. Died in was it Istanbul, Turkey, following a combination of liposuction, a nose job, and a breast augmentation. Solange Magnano, 2009, the former Miss Argentina, died at the age of 38. You know what I'm saying? From pulmonary embolism after a cosmetic what was it? Gluten. I don't know how to pronounce that shit. Gluten plasticine. I know I'm pronouncing it wrong. Caused liquid to travel to her lungs and brain. Betty Pino, 2013. Amonique Miller, 2025. Natalia, I don't know how to pronounce that. Savannah Les, 2025. Yeah. Nah, it's just too many people, man. Too many people. Bianca Diaz, plastic surgery. Mm. Yeah, the girl was, like I said, the girl was 27 years old, man. 27 years old. And I think we should definitely learn from this situation. But when I seen that Black China, and she did this a while ago, but I've been seeing stuff of her recently popping up with obviously post taking all the stuff out. Black China plastic surgery Black China removes plastic surgery.
How was the surgery? Like when you had to get the silicone injections taken out, how painful was that?
I was just super sore.
How was the surgery? Like when you had to get the silicone injections taken out, how painful was that?
I was just super sore. But mind you, I was under for 8.5 hours.
Wow,
and
that's a long time.
That's a long time. Even like my nurse, she kept asking me like, hey, like when I got up, she was like, I kept checking on you because you was under so long. So what happened was the silicone, it kept clogging up the utensil that the doctor was using. So every time it would clog it, like these little balls and like some crazy stuff that he was like telling me. He would have to take it, unscrew like the machine, clean it out, sterilize it, and do all that stuff. And then having to like shape it and work around it. And the material was so hard.
Okay.
So he's like, getting it like, But, I didn't even have any I had a little bit of bruising. Like just a little bit sore. Like I was like walking around the same day. Everybody's like, yo, you need to lay down.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm like, absolutely not.
How was the
Yeah, nah, man.
Cardi was recently.
how was this?
You see, it can mess you up, and even something came out with Cardi B recently when she was like, "Yo, I'm about to get rid of
Cardi
this
was recently here, and we talked about cosmetic surgery.
She was like, let me see. Cardi B says she's getting rid of BBL. Yep, so Cardi B has announced plans to reduce her BBL. Yep, her BBL implants after Little Miss Drama Tour wraps up in April 2026, stating they are too heavy. She plans to travel to Colombia for the procedure, continuing her history of transparency regarding her previous illegal biopolymer injections. Yeah. Yeah, man. The announcement during a conversation with singer Kehlani, Cardi stated after this tour, I'm taking some out. I'm going to Colombia, noting she wants her more natural body back. Previous procedures, Cardi has long been open about having illegal silicone-based biopolymer, probably pronouncing it wrong, injections in a basement in 2014, which led to health complications, yeah, and previous removal surgeries. Shit's crazy, man. Where are we at? Recovery and safety. She has previously mentioned on the call her her daddy podcast that further reduction would require major long-term bed rest. Damn. I didn't even see that. I didn't even see that interview. Let me see. He talks. Removal or reduction.
You think I like getting on the table? Think I enjoy doing lipo?
Maybe.
I got some more butt injections removed.
Cardi B opens up about removing more of her butt injections. The rapper recently revealed how she found out she was pregnant with baby number 3 in an Instagram Live And in the vid, she tells followers that prior to making the discovery, she was in the hospital for multiple procedures.
I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with y'all. In January, right after I shot, I went and got surgery. I got some more butt injections removed because, it takes rounds to get your butt injections removed. I got some of my butt injections removed, and I also went to fix, certain things of my fibrosis with surgeon made and everything.
Cardi's injections were biopolymers, a liquid silicone gel, which doctors have stated can be life-threatening and could cause a variety of health complications, including fibrosis. The celeb, who is also mother of 6-year-old Culture and 3-year-old Wave with Offset, notes that when she got 2 blood tests prior to her operation, her pregnancy went undetected. Then, a couple of months later, Cardi says she was hit with a very familiar symptom that let her know she had a bun in the oven.
I woke up one morning.
Yeah, man. Like I said, everybody doing it. I think just as much as there was a fad about getting it done, now the fad is taking it out. You know what I mean? So I think that health wise, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Again, I get it. If you're not happy with your body, you feel like, oh, I don't got the body that I want. I understand that, but at the same time, you want to live a long, prosperous life. You know what I'm saying? So rest in peace to all the women, the young women that lost their lives, and older women. I think Kanye mom was actually lost her life because of the same thing, like getting something done to her breast or something like that. So rest in peace to everybody. You know what I mean? Rest in peace to Bianca. I hope that y'all can see this and learn from this and be like, you know what, damn, like if I do got it, let me like, you know what I'm saying? Let me look at my health. Let me check on my health. Let me, if I'm thinking about getting it any surgery, let me make sure I'm good. Let me, you know what I'm saying, make sure the doctors know what they doing and they cleaning their stuff, or look at what's the pros and the cons of it. You know what I'm saying? So again, man, as always, I appreciate y'all watching. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. You know what I mean? I'll definitely get with y'all on the next one.